Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue our journey to complete the Wizard's Apprentice, Chapter 2, the Talisman the Eye. Now, if you remember from yesterday's episode, we assaulted the main tower, and we're getting ready to run inside right now. From what it sounds like we're just taking our team of 4. You know, why the other guys are sitting outside, I don't know. But we have pre-buffed up our main 4 characters, as you can see here. We are ready to rock and or roll. And all this booty that's left out here is just regular treasure. Should have picked up everything. Looks like we lost a winter at work. I've checked everything yesterday, so we only have mundane treasure at this point, so there's no point. I suppose I could literally get our little summoning guy out here and sell all this crap off, but it seems kind of pointless. And at this point, we are really rocking a decent amount of cash still anyway, and with presumably more treasure waiting inside. So let's do this. Everyone gets the hell out of my way. Move it, fat man.
Yes.
Alright. No people now.
I'll take the lead.
Boom. Into the tower. Alright, so supposedly we were wondering last episode where all the wizards were. So chances are they're right here in the front door. So we're buffed up. We're going to do a lot of wizard ass whooping, hopefully. And see what we got from there. We still, of course, have to take on Squidface. I'm assuming is the main boss for this campaign. I'm going to pause it here. You burst through the door and find yourself confronted with a familiar face. A face of cruelty. The wizard from the docks. Oh, this prick. Yeah, finally. The wizard makes a small hand gesture. I got a fucking hand gesture for you. And the door slams behind you, separating you from the rest of your allies. Yep, this is our team of 4. Okay. A heavy bar falls across the door and is magically sealed in place. I need a little better view here, guys. Sorry. That won't let me do it. He sneers as he appraises you. I do not know what I find more surprising, that someone of your impaired reasoning capabilities was able to escape in the first place, or that even you, with your profound and unfettered ignorance, chose to return. I'll kick your ass, son, bitch. You better just watch your mouth. Indeed. Upon reflection, I find it surprising if what cruel twist of fate that one possessed of such singular stupidity managed to survive her childhood. It is a wonder that your parents did not kill you out of sympathy for your stunted and pitiful mind, or at least out of practicality. Of course, your parents certainly must have possessed little in the way of reasoning faculties to produce an offspring as exceptionally and astoundingly dull as yourself. Well, he's just a fountain of fun times, isn't he? Nevertheless, I will soon remedy their mistake and send you back to the dust where you belong. Wizard launches into spellcasting. Defend yourself! Alright, peeps. I need to move out here.
Yes.
You go to that side. And you go to this side. And you come up to the rear.
I'm ready if you need me.
Make ready for it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready if you need me.
Where the hell is everybody? Is this one dude? Nope. Oh, damn it. I hated this building the first time we was in it. Now I remember why. Alright, well, first things first.
Yes.
She has a pet, right? Where is your pendant of ass whoopery? Right down there, baby.
I'll take the lead.
I, on the other hand, have cool stuff like spells. Spells for days, baby. Spells for days. Ooh, a little arc lightning could be fun. Man, this camera angle stuff sucks. But Mass Curse sounds better. I think I should tie it to one guy so that it links with him and all his little buds. Alright.
Yes.
You, sir, have a Rod of Ghostly Gossip Sauceness and a Nature of Illusion. I'm going to spell battle. Animal Companion first, though. And then Ghost up, will you? You, sir. Oh, you're on Blades. wish I had better uses here. Yeah. Alright, I think I don't want Archer. I think I really do want the blades. I want strong hands, though. And from there, I want... what?
Enemies approach. Be prepared.
So we just got hit with something. It's gonna be an interesting fight, folks. Alright, I think it's time for El Rod O teleportation, don't you? I do. It's done. Come on, come on. Alright. From here, a little fire burst for you boys. Firebrand. Missiles. He's got that guy over here. Oh, that's the main dude. Rainbow Wizard, Tower Guard. I got a Wraith over here on me. Oh, he ain't doing so well. Pretty much. I know you're doing great and all, but I really need your help here. I need your critical on him. Thank you.
Enemies approach. Be prepared.
Alright. And he is, and Nefertitis is over here. There is more than one guy named Nefertitis. Black robe. Green robe's almost dead. You need to just go there and start whooping up on him then, buddy. Dog, yeah. It's the dog that's taking him out. Go, puppy. Alright, anyway. The wizard is doing way too well for himself. These guys are completely uninjured. How about we do a little mini scorching ray over here? There you go. There's some damage. Let's do some of that. Yeah, my team knows what they're doing. Got that guy. Yeah, that's right. You cry it up there, buddy boy. Why aren't you doing anything? Thank you. Yeah, that was a pretty decisive battle. I had a little damage to my guy here. Weren't paying attention, I guess. But looks like we prevailed. Good work, team. That was not that bad of a fight.
Yes.
Let's see what we got for treasure, though, shall we? Alright, folks, we are back. There was only one thing of merit. Let me show it to you here. You know, of course, magical gear and potions and whatnot, but as far as cool stuff was concerned, there was a staff. Oh, the Relentless Plague. Ardval Sanhulerin was a son elf of a lesser royal family who began his wizarding career as a promising transmuter. In early adulthood, he ran afoul of a ruling family and was cursed with a withering disease. Desperately seeking a cure for the mortal curse, he turned to the arts of necromancy. By fusing the spirit of a murdered innocent with an ordinary staff, he hoped to draw out the curse from his spirit into the spirit trapped in the wood. Instead, his soul and essence were trapped as well, resulting in a powerfully enchanted weapon. So he basically screwed up. +3 enchanted staff. On hit, DC 18 red egg lowers their strength 1d6. And it can bestow curse, 1 use per day. The curse is 11. Now it says it has 50 charges, but I don't think there's anything that's a charge on this. But again, I'm not using it. He has it. I can't use it because of course
Yes.
it's a staff. I'm too small for that. So, but that's fine. Lots of good stuff otherwise. Just some gear that I'm basically going to put away. Let me do that real quick off camera. Okay, we are back. Now, I put away some stuff. Got a wand or two, nothing stellar. The wand of paralyzation, I think is what just showed up. Old monster 10. Some charges to it. I keep forgetting that I have Pilfer Magic and Impromptu Sneak Attacks. I really need to start remembering that I have those, but we are getting ready to run upstairs. Now, I don't know how many guys we're going to see on the way up there, so... Oh, no! Well, the Winding River Dagger is now a piece of piss, so, well, chucking you. What do we have in its place? I have a sword. That sucks. That was the glitch I was heard about. Bummer. Well, before we get into this, let's, before I keep forgetting, let's do a little of that. What you got for me? Anything? Since there has 3 parts, one has the feel of powerful magic. Yeah, this is all the old stuff. Okay, nothing special there. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. That means my armor class is probably lower than now too, right? So we'll use the... Oh, we can't use a spell of recall. We'll drink a potion. Get all the spells back. Yeah, we go. And we're going to pass this off to each of these 2 characters. Alright, folks, we are back. Haven't buffed up yet. We're getting ready to do that. I'll do that off camera, but I wanted you to see what we have done. We made sure that we had Lesser Mind Blank. Slapped a couple of these in me so that I have one for me and one for someone else if I need to. Just because of the mind protection. The deflection will actually help me out because now I lost my deflection because my bagger is a piece of piss. So I swapped over to the sword that does some decent damage. Cold, +3. Unique power on hit. Whatever the hell that means. I can activate it, of course, to have him do whatever. And some cold resistance, not that I'm relying on any of that.
Yes.
He is re-buffed up. We'll do that here in a moment. But he's got all his spells back and his ability to do spell battles. The Animal Companion coming out. Matter of fact, let's don't forget that he's here. We won't cast hers out until we really need it. But he's got all kinds of good stuff going for him here. I gotta keep remembering that he has haste and all kinds of other great stuff to be used.
Yes.
She has made herself primarily a buffer. You know, death ward for everybody. You know, she has her own protection from death spells and stuff like that. So the 3 of us will get death ward, greater resistance on a couple of us. Someone will get superior resistance, probably me, and she has conviction twice now, so one for me, one for herself, let's say. She has spell mantles to protect herself, destruction, which does some decent divine damage, and of course blade barrier, which just cannot be discounted. It's a fantastic spell. So I think that's good. Let's buff off camera and I'll be right back. Alright folks, we are back. We have buffed up and we are ready to go upstairs now. I don't know how much fight we're going to get. Let's find out. I'm going to buff myself to the 9s though. Everybody's happy. Sorry, coffee in the background. Must drink coffee. Consider it a potion of paying attention. Alright. Oh, boy, I really don't like the idea of this fight. Something just scares me about it. We're pausing. What we got? As you ascend the final step into the sanctum of the Darkseeker. Oh hell, they just zipped us all the way to the top. You feel a powerful magical shift. Spellcraft. You must hurry. I just felt a shift in the arcane weave nearby, which is similar to many types of teleportation magic. Oh, he's trying to get the fuck away. Where was it coming from? The laboratory, where we found you in your escape. In our escape. Let's go. Alright, folks. This is it. The showdown you've been waiting for. I love the floating rock. And the two doggies are not going. Anything here? Nope. Alright, we stole all that stuff. What do you got for me? As you search the Darkseeker's laboratory, you notice the teleport has been activated. The extraplanar opening appears to be shifting and shimmering from recent use. Cleric sees you looking at the portal. What do you see onto La'Atham? The portal. It has been used recently. Probably by the Darkseeker. We should follow. Let's go then. Oh, sounds like someone got to level up. Yes, we must make haste and end what the Darkseeker has started. Alright. Before we go crazy.
Yes.
Time for another level of cleric, I'm thinking. Boom. Get your concentration up. What the hell? Get that taunt up. And just because he's got new spells, I'm just going to slap him in just in case I do something crazy. Night Shield. Lovely spell. Level 2. Silence. Oops, not that one. Silence could come in handy. Matter of fact, does she have silence in her book? She does, twice. Oh, that could come in real handy for us. Okay. You guys ready for this? Let's do it, team! We got it! We're gonna kill a little squid boy. Enter the teleporter. Dun dun dun. I'm nervous. Oh boy, this should be a big fight. I wonder if he's got minions. He's a wizard, he can probably make minions, I suppose. Where are we? Darkseeker, Inner Sanctum. Ooh, new area. Oh, is that bodies? Oh, that's bodies. Oh, dude, check that out. Githyanki in stasis. Oh, you sick bastard. Wish I could frame. Well, that's still a waste of time. Let's everyone's clear audience ourselves here. What we know. You sense you have traveled far from the tower of the Darkseeker. You sense you are in a large underground complex. You sense many weak life forces trapped by magical wards and spells. You also sense one very strong life force. And you can feel that it senses you, probably in your thoughts, the Darkseeker. Oh, you bastard. You sense a feeling of supreme confidence within the Darkseeker, stemming from 3 distinct points in the complex. What does that mean? Darkseeker seems to see these 3 distinct points as sources of strength or protection. Oh, you realize this may be the key to your victory. So destroy the points, huh? XP for the area. Alright, folks. Ooh, auto save. That's a good sign. Alright. Got anything that's going to help us beat him in the end here? Doors, but it seems to be locked. What's that? Is it just a body? Yeah, it's a corpse. Anything over here on this side? Another door that's not. It's not that it's locked, you just can't click on. Oh, and an alchemist workbench that I can't get to. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. You guys, stand your ground. Oh, yes. Nothing. Really? Boo on you, sir. Boo. Alright, screw you. Alright.
I'll take the lead.
Come on, guys. This was the way we were going, right? Yep. That's a shame. I gotta teleport. Oh, before you lies the inner sanctum with the Darkseeker. There's Squid Boy. We get some floating peeps. I had said 3 points. Where's the 3 points? Is that these things? There are arcane influence, rows of books and creatures held in stasis, no doubt part of an ongoing experiment. The Darkseeker stands on the central platform, sensing your presence. He looks at you with hatred. Yeah, screw you too, girl. No words are exchanged, but the meaning of the look is clear. You must kill the Darkseeker if you are to survive. Oh yeah, we're not arguing about this. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, there's another one coming from this way. So there's gotta be two here and one over here somewhere that we can't see. The Darkseeker makes a gesture. Energy crackles throughout the room. He is engulfed in a powerful protective magical shield and begins spellcasting. There we go. And he looks like he's got himself shades up on himself. Isn't that what that spell looks like to me? That makes him immune to a shit ton of everything. And these things are probably just keeping that up as long as they're there. So we need to destroy those while distracting him. Okay, how are we going to do that? Attack. Well, that's how we're going to do that. Boom. Just lost my spell.
Yes.
Alright, need you guys to get in here.
Yes.
Ooh, what just happened? Spell magic. Oh, yep. Yeah, we kind of figured that was going to be happening. Alright, let's get up here, guys. At least me and him. She can probably stay down here.
Enemies approach. Be prepared.
That sounded like a summoning. Here, Pinocchio. Get over here, bro.
Boiling blood and swinging sword.
Yeah, you messed that up.
Will be done.
Alright, what can I do to help him out here? A little magic missile, perhaps?
My spell was ruined.
Oh, disruption failure. That don't happen often.
Boiling blood and swinging sword.
Keep missing out. Oh, what happened? I nearly won.
We leave no choice.
Barely not. Pinocchio. Alright, over here now. All but people. Yeah, well, he's taking no damage here. He's immune. So we're shortcutting our way across the path here to mess these up.
It will be done.
Come on, guys. Get over here. Hey, what did I tell you? Everybody move. That includes you, Genius. Over here. Move your butt. Yeah, keep us all topped off. And there's 2 or 3 down. Alright, last one. Boy, Blair's just tearing it up. I'm loving him. Hey, get over here. What are you doing? You guys are just crazy. Looks like we got a little something going on here. So, what's wrong there, bro? Movement speed decreased. There it is.
Swinging sword.
Keep back here. That's 3. Okay, time to whoop up on him. You, sir, need your what? Steady hands. Fire him up from distance. I'm coming down here. He's going up here.
We leave no choice.
And you... No, I just want to tell you something. Okay. Okay, where's your necklace at, sweetie? Yeah, you need to cast that, like, there. That's a good idea, I think. Okay. Everybody ready to whoop up on... What the hell did he just make? Where's that me? That's me. Yeah, team. He's still got spells. He's already injured, though. Boy, I like the sound of that. I'm just gonna spam it on. He
Boiling blood and swinging
is
swords.
Buck here. Stop being so stupid. He's trying. He's hung up on the damn furniture. Oh, there's some damage, fool. Oh, he's just melting. Oh, yeah, team. As the Darkseeker slumps to the floor, you're assaulted with disjointed images. You look at the Darkseeker and he is staring at you intently. You realize the images are from him, telepathic last words. You see a familiar town with a nearby tower. You quickly recognize it as your home in Cairn Valley. The scenery is familiar, but a pall hangs over the entire valley. The sky is dark and the vegetation is sickly and dying. People in the village walk about their daily routines, staring vacantly ahead. The view shifts quickly, disorienting you. There is a ring of large stones. Energy crackles from the sky, and a dark robed figure stands in the middle of it all, staring at the sky, laughing. Oh, we still have to fight that guy too, don't we? The laughter continues for what seems like hours. Then the Darkseeker looks at you again with a hateful glare, then slumps to the floor and is no more. Using healing potions you find in the sanctum of the Darkseeker, you soon restore your party to full health. There are several items on the Darkseeker's person which are clearly enchanted. You remove them and never again lay eyes on the wretched creature. Yeah, screw you. What do we get? It won't let me do it. After a few minutes of looking through the documents and notes on the various desks and bookshelves in the room, you find a few written in a language you are familiar with. Skimming the documents, you are able to piece together the motivations and plans of the Darkseekers. Apparently, his race, the Illithids, has been at war with the Githyanki race for centuries. The Illithids are more powerful with their phenomenal psionic and telepath abilities, but the Githyanki are more numerous and reproduce much more quickly. As the centuries passed, the influence of the Githyanki spread across many planes, and the tide of the war began to turn in their favor. Seeing their doom, the Illithids chose the most gifted members of their society and gave them powerful gifts and abilities. These Illithids were charged with the task of finding a means to destroy their opponents and win the war. These chosen few were called the Seekers, so Darkseekers obviously won. Each Seeker was given a particular name based on the realm they were to search. The Darkseeker was tasked with searching the subterranean realms of the Faerun, and that's where this guy was. The Darkseeker eventually unearthed the legend of the Eye of Cabal in hope that the powerful artifact could assist in the war to save his kind. With the help of the Talisman of the Sphere, the Darkseeker hoped to gain control of the Eye of Cabal to unlock the secrets of the Githyanki and reveal their weaknesses. Well, I never did use that thing. After hearing the full tale of the Darkseeker, your party stands in silence, contemplating the whole affair. Yeah, screw that. I hate this guy. It is good that the Githyanki are destroying the Illithid if the Darkseeker is representative of his race. And I suppose that when orcs and goblins see human elves and dwarves fighting amongst themselves, they might mutter the same to each other in their deep holes. What? Alice scowls at Blair's words, her volatile temper rising quickly. Are we no more than goblins and orcs to you, then? Blair does not speak until Ayala has calmed, which takes some time. There was a time in my childhood when famine threatened our lands. There was only one oasis that still held water, and it was in the territory of a local goblin tribe. This tribe was not particularly warlike, and occasionally traded with my people. Nevertheless, when the famine came, my tribe and our neighboring tribes wasted no time in decimating the goblins and taking the watering hole. A few of the elders on the tribal council spoke against these actions, but were easily shouted down. They are only goblins, creatures of evil and stupidity. They don't even have souls. These were the cries of my people. And so they killed the goblins and took their oasis. A few goblins escaped, died horribly slow, wasting deaths in the dusty wilderness. That sucks, man. So you see, Anta La'afam, I already know the answer to your question. Perhaps to an Illithid who is facing the annihilation of his race, a human or dwarf or elf or any other of the races of Faerun is little more than a goblin is to a human who is facing the starvation of his tribe. Ayala appears bewildered. So what is the answer? Survival. Survival then appears to be the only answer. I agree, Anta La'afam. Sometimes we who are not gods do not have the luxury of choosing the best course, and must choose the course that is open to us. That's the only answer I have ever found. Suddenly, the entire cave is shaken by a slight tremor, and small cracks appear in the walls. You realize the battle with the Darkseeker must have weakened the stone of this underground fortress. We should go, now. Ayala giggles and pushes you away. Oh, is the great wizard afraid of a little rumbling in the earth? By the gods, Marion, if I hadn't watched you battle a dragon, I would swear you were a... Whoa, what just happened? Ayala's last words are cut off as tons of stone and earth crash down upon her from the ceiling above. You hear a primal roar, a wail of denial and desperation torn from your lungs, and as you lunge at the pile and begin tearing at the stone with your bare hands, the last thing you feel are strong hands pulling you back and away as more of the roof collapses. You come to your senses minutes later and see that you are in a natural cavern. Blurred is at your side and you see the golem a few meters away. Ayala, where is she? Blurred clenches his jaw to hold back the emotion you can see building in his face. She didn't follow. She is gone. You stand in stunned silence replaying the memories of Ayala when you first met her in the tower, battling together. The nights sitting around the fire, you just cannot believe she is gone. Your mind rejects it and you almost feel numb as if it didn't happen. As if any minute she would walk around the bend in the corner, jab you in the ribs and just keep on going, chuckling to herself. We have to go back. We could use one of our scrolls to raise her from the dead. Blurred shakes his head gravely. No, there is nothing left to raise. Her body lies broken under tons of stone. Even if we could find her and dig her out, there would be nothing left. She is gone, Atalafa. Gone. Man. Your mind reeling, you stumble back to the golem and begin to fall. The golem reflexively catches you and you feel an almost electric jolt. For a moment you feel a familiar presence. Ayala's presence. Wait, what? The sensation lasts only a few seconds, but you are certain that you felt her presence nearby. When you stand up and the golem lets go, the feeling ends. Blair notices the shocked expression on your face, fearing that you are losing control of your senses. He advances to calm you. You must calm yourself. Here, sit and rest. Ayala, she is here. Riley looks concerned. Here? The golem. Touch the golem. Blair hesitates, appearing confused, then reaches a hand tentatively toward the golem. The golem watches but does not pull away. As Blair touches the cold metal of the golem's arm, his eyes go wide. Lady Elk Dancer, how can this be? Perhaps the magic of the golem has preserved her soul somehow. I have never heard of such a thing, and would not believe it, had I not touched the golem. Blair raises his head high. There is hope then. Come, we must leave these tunnels and return to the surface. Head to the surface. Yeah! I'm gonna savor my teamie. Holy crap. Whoa, where the hell are we? You emerge from the darkness of the caverns and hot, arid wind assails you. You realize the Darkseeker's portal has taken you far from the frozen Northlands. Well, I'd say. When your eyes adjust to the glare of the settling sun, you see to your astonishment that you are high on a cliff in a desert wasteland. The hot wind whips your clothing around you and your mind wanders back to the Northlands. With the Darkseeker dead and his forces defeated, the people of Sunsvanal and will be safe as they can be in the desolate tundra they call home. This leaves the mystery of the Ascendant and the vision of the Darkseeker gave you before his death. You must make your way back to Cairn Valley, back to your home. We gotta go save our people still. A metallic whirring catches your ear and you think of Ayala seemingly trapped in the golem. You wonder if there is any way to release her, or if it even is her and not your wishful imagination. Leonard calls you. Come, we must make haste. We will not survive many days in this wasteland. We must find a city or village for provisions. Then we may continue our quest. You exhale in a huff, remembering the stories of the bards, the stories of great heroes, and their noble quests. Look back on the previous months with disgust. Honorable quest? This is what the bards sing of then. Killing men you have never met before, and failing that, witnessing the death of your cherished friends. You suddenly find yourself longing for the mundane boredom of your master's tower. The simple pleasures of feeding the tiny cows, I forgot about those little guys, and digging for worms and such on Thursdays for Master Azurius experiments. You chuckle at the irony of it all. You find that you have never been more unhappy than when you have finally realized your dreams of adventure. Yeah. The sound of shuffling feet interrupts your musings. You look to see your companions waiting impatiently to leave. End game. Man, that was intense. And dude, I don't know. I like it. So we got an export coming up here. We lost one of our team, sort of. That sucks. The dungeon master looks up in surprise. What? Finished so soon? Goodness, I only just got here a few minutes ago. Had a few too many at the Crab's Tavern. Actually, I think one is too many in that establishment. Well, I'm glad to see you made it all in one piece. I met some friends along the way too. Very good. I must say I was worried a few times. That dragon and the waterfall. Oh, I shudder to think. While you were there, I needn't tire you with the details. Now that you have a chance to export your character, the chest to my left contains items Ayala had on her when, well, the dungeon master looks down, choked with emotion. So if you want them, they are there for the taking. Will I ever see Ayala again? The dungeon master looked shocked. What? How should I know? I didn't create this whole violent affair. No, if I had made it, it would have been a nice story about how the four of you sit down and have a frank discussion with the misguided Darkseeker. There never would have been that dreadful fight with all the energy beams and explosions and horrible cave-ins. Oh, how troubling. Man, that's rough. Alright, hold on, I'm going to have to take it. We'll parse it out later. That sucks, man. There's all our gear. Alright, let's see here.
I'm ready if you need me.
I guess I'll say goodnight before I export, folks. This is clearly the end of Chapter 2. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is an amazing Chapter 2. Wow, I think it was long. We still have Chapter 3 to finish. And we'll start that up here soon. My name's Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. If I missed something, of course, in the Let's Play, by all means, put that below the description. Give me some information about what I missed, how I could have found it, for example. And I'd be happy to see. We still have a poo droppings here, still waiting to be used. So if I missed one or if it's going to be in Chapter 3, let me know. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.